First off, got the new drip on. You know how it is. Look. Want some Grand Fleet merch? Please head over to 1216 Grand Fleet website. Get right into the video today that I do have for you. It's another one of my theory videos. As you see below, 12 has cracked the code for what exactly. As you see below, 12 has cracked the code for exactly what the One Piece truly is. Some theories have gone around, very wild theories, of course, like that. But mashing it all together here and there, piece by piece, and as we look at it, whether you're anime only or manga only, or anime and manga, or the canon fill-in, whatever it is, you're gonna have a theory that you're gonna think is gonna be wild goose chase that other people may look at like, hey, this makes sense. And this is one of those theories. This will be a spoiler video for some of you who are not caught up with the manga. So if you're not caught up with the manga, please click off the video and go check out some more of our playlists that we do have for you for the 1216 Grand Fleet page, the 1216 podcast page. We have sports reviews for you guys, for football, for MMA and boxing. We have anime videos. We have AMVs up there, trailer reaction videos. It's a conglomerate of everything that we have to offer for you. So please go check those out. Without further ado, let's get it. One Piece, one of the longest tenured animes that we have been a part of. I think I finally figured it out. What the goal for Luffy is, what Oda is trying to portray to us, for the readers to understand and get across. We all know that when Roger went to Laugh-Tale, he found the One Piece. We all know that it's something physical because of what Oda told us in the SBS, that the One Piece is something tangible. You can actually get it. It's not the journey along with your friend. Now, there are many theories going around about One Piece and just how it all ties back into what it is to find it, the One Piece. So I was sitting down watching a video by Marshall D. Preach. Shout out Marshall D. Preach, because you have some amazing content on your channel. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting this out over and over and over, because you give me so many ideas that I just have to pause your video where it's at, take off, do some research on my own, figure out what it is, and then come back to your video. That way I don't hear anything that I think I will be hearing. But shout out Marshall D. Preach. His link to his YouTube page will be down below as well. Please show him some love. He's one of the greatest in the community, as well as Tekken 101. I love watching them videos to get ideas. In chapter 1093, we got to see the robot from the Void Century was recently activated. And the robot was activated not because of the power source, finally working, or Vegapunk figuring it out, but because JoyBoy was revealed. Gear 5 Luffy was activated when he grabbed up Kizaru, and this is what caused a chain reaction for the awakening of the robot from the Void Century. The ancient times, would you say, when things seemed like it was as crazy as it could possibly be, we realized that JoyBoy, or Gear 5, the Nika fruit, had to be fully awakened and activated in order for this robot's activation to come. So, if Roger knew this, if Roger knew that he wasn't JoyBoy and left the poneglyphs, behind, and left his own little message up on them, because JoyBoy obviously had the poneglyphs already created and scattered across. So if Roger went through and found all the poneglyphs and then left a little secret up on on some of them, especially the one in Skypiea, just talking to Skypiea, and I think Fishman Island as well, just talking to who he believes will come across and read it, because it had to be somebody that will be contributed to or related to JoyBoy or connected to JoyBoy of this era, meaning that it was only right for one person to truly be able to find the One Piece and activate it. A user of the Nika Nika no Mi model Sun God and a member of the D family. JoyBoy would have came through, and we know who has both of those connections is Monkey D. Luffy. Now, it doesn't matter if anybody else found it because they wouldn't be able to utilize it because they're not Luffy. They don't have the Nika Nika Devil Fruit, they don't have the Willa D activated inside there, and they don't have, of course, true awakened powers, JoyBoy, residing in them. So if they did get to the One Piece, they wouldn't be able to truly use it, which is why it's a laughable matter. So we all know that the translation for One Piece has three different translations for one of them being to link all of mankind. It's a rope linking all of mankind. One being, of course, one piece, and then the final one being that one sea at peace. The translations, Oda kind of sprinkled in a little bit of just what he's trying to tell us that Luffy has to do. Luffy has to get to the One Piece and find it in order to activate it to truly become one with the One Piece. That way, you're going to knock down the red line because the red line would then cause, you know, everything to crumble down, creating one sea. And with one sea and Luffy now in one piece, we get the rope that's going to link mankind together and bring laughter and joy towards them all. We all know that the red line is where the world nobles all live. With that being gone, you create a free world. Some place that now you look at and you see nothing but freedom. You see no more structure from the world government except for the righteous one that truly has a meaning to it, like Kobe, for instance, or Garp's theory or wheel that they have behind it. Because we all know that Garp does not answer to the celestial dragons, and he never wants to. This is why he doesn't move up from his current position. I can see that being the same with Kobe for right now. Kobe's going to stand his ground, and be the new Garp, and one day lead the Marines into a more free world behind the help of Joy, aka Luffy. So this free world, as we all know it, is what Luffy wants. He wants a place where people can eat as much as they want, do what they want, and be able to live their dreams out as much as they want without repercussions to it, and just be truly free. Now, when Roger was able to uncover the messages that's left behind by JoyBoy on the final island, where Roger read the final piece of the Laugh Tale, I got to thinking to myself a little bit, like, did he really read something and it just made him laugh, and that's what made it be Laugh Tale? Or is the tale so crazy that he started laughing because he was in the wrong era? He wished that he was in another era as JoyBoy. This is what he said out of his mouth, but he didn't specify which JoyBoy. The JoyBoy from back then, of the Void Century JoyBoy, the original, didn't have what it took to create this free world because he ultimately lost, which is why the Toki clan sent people to the future to open up the land of Wano. This is why everything was connected in the ball that we was on Fishman Island. It was all connected there, and seeing that it will be a more happy, peaceful world one day. Usopp's lies even come true and tell that the journey of JoyBoy was actually something funny because of the way that he told him to Kaya. And Kaya laughed and laughed and laughed at the different tales that Usopp told from his time with JoyBoy. Even though this is before, we all know that all of Usopp's lies have come true. Him fighting the giant goldfish, the mole person, even going to the giants and seeing Elbaf now is where we're going next. With all of that being said, the tale of JoyBoy is just a funny tale because it makes you laugh and wonder what the world be if it was truly free. Which is why Roger, in my opinion, I believe was born inside the wrong era. He wished he was born 20 years later. That way he can watch JoyBoy truly set the world free. Now, there's another person that comes to play whenever we think about this. And we got to think about Shanks. And Shanks is somebody who is trying to go claim the One Piece now. And Shanks may have two different pathways that he wants to do. Once he finds the One Piece, he's either going to use Luffy to activate it and create this free world where it could just be nothing but freedom without structure behind it, of course, which is ultimately the goal that we're going to get. But it's also another version of this where I can see Shanks truly becoming one with his celestial dragon set. We know that Shanks is a member of the Figureland family, which is the god commanders, the people who are take orders from nobody else except for the guru, say really, but they still protect, they still protect the celestial dragons, but they take no other orders except for that. It goes Im Sama, celestial Im Sama, five gurus say, and then God's knights, and then celestial dragons and the marine. With this being said, we can see Shanks switching side and helping Im Sama truly create a closed off world, which won't happen, of course, but it's something to think about because we all look at Shanks and a lot of people have this evil twin Shanks or Shanks is evil or has a different plan for it. Shanks knew what the Nika Nika Nomi was when he picked it up. So could Shanks have known all along that when Roger got there, he couldn't do anything but laugh because he couldn't activate it because he didn't have the awakened devil fruit? Is that why he was looking for Ace? Because Ace was seen to be the next JoyBoy, which is what Roger told him and said. What Roger said before, when I have a son, look out for him because he's going to be the one who sets ablaze to the world. He's going to be somewhat similar to JoyBoy. Similar, yes. JoyBoy, no. He's going to be somebody who helps JoyBoy start off, aka Luffy. Because JoyBoy isn't a new concept. As we all seen when Zonisha arrived, Zonisha said, JoyBoy has returned. It didn't say there's a new JoyBoy. The essence of the actual crewmate of JoyBoy, as we all know that Zonisha was crewmates, of course, with JoyBoy, resonated throughout it. And JoyBoy's return clearly means that JoyBoy has woken up from his long slumber, and the Nika Nika Nomi mixed with the will of D inside of Luffy creates JoyBoy is returned. Im Sama be tricking or using Shanks in order to create this facade that the world is going to be all peachy creamy until we take it from underneath them. No, I don't see that happening. But it is something to think about still. Could Shanks be trying to shift the world in his own vision? Shanks is a man of mystery still to this day, but we do know one thing. This hockey man seen something inside of Luffy, and instead of just simply writing Luffy off, he helped create a pirate with the will strong enough to carry the will of D and the Nika fruit that will possibly create the freedom of the world. With the freedom of the world coming into play, the Nika Nika Nomi the Nika Nika Nomi has to have a huge impact on what the One Piece truly is. The One Piece is object that, with mixing with the infinite imagination of JoyBoy, can create a realm that is truly free. JoyBoy has to become one with this object in order to truly gain the freedom and activation of the free world that we want to see that will be created. Robin will be reading off how to translate it, of course, yeah, that she knows how to translate the poneglyphs. As she does, Luffy is going to most likely do something with his powers in order to activate it 100% in Gear 5 mode, mind you, to create this open sea, to make it all one sea, and link mankind's fate into him in order to create one free world. The One Piece is an activation only because it has to be activated again, as we all seen from chapter 1093, that 1092, that the activation of JoyBoy can activate ancient items such as the ancient robot and other things. So Roger, Shanks, everybody else that's out there after the One Piece will ultimately get there and see that they can't do anything with it because they don't have the awakened devil fruit, and JoyBoy's not awakened just yet. This is a laughable tale, not because it makes you laugh and it's a tale that's written out in complete funniness, even though it is. But this is the story that Roger was laughing on about because he couldn't activate it. So he laughed and laughed and laughed because he realized that he would never be able to activate the One Piece and truly create a free world. He was born in the wrong era, so now it's up to Monkey D. Luffy to create this free world and go on to become the sun god he is of infinite joy for the world as he beats Im Sama with this, as he goes through and he already took out most of the Yonko commanders, most of the Yonko that were out there. He's squared off against, he's taken down the Marines, he's taken down the Celestial, he's punched the Celestial Dragon a few times. So why not have Luffy with this strong will of D behind him and the Nika Nika no Mi come together as one to activate the One Piece and use his imagination to create the ultimate free world. People can eat, drink, live their dreams out as much as they want, and truly be one world. The boy's activation has done it all. It makes us think. If you found this interesting or this theory to be something that you think like, maybe you're onto something, but you can tweak a little bit. I will be coming back to this later on because I want to add more to it. This is a theory that will have more add-ons to it as we go through and find out more about it. The latest chapter is not out yet, but once it drops, of course, I want to see just how and if they realize that Gear 5 being awakened, JoyBoy activated the robot from the Void Century, and if they can, Dr. Vegapunk and Frankie can put their minds together and the Vega forces to truly understand how the One Piece can make and create a free world. It's already giving off infinite energy, so they have that source already there, but how it can truly create a free world. But please leave your thoughts in the comments below. This theory took a lot to truly think about, and I do want to add on to more as we get along inside of the chapters and the arcs that are to come. Because I know in Elbaf we're going to see something else pop up there, because we know that that Jaguar D Saul is hiding out with a bunch of books of knowledge from O'Hara. We know Saul is alive still, and that Robin, Saul, and Luffy will come together as one and somehow, some way, create something from the Void Century to help them get to that next level and the next path that they have to go down. But stay in tune for more One Piece theories. This is 12. Of course, get your merch from the 1216 podcast official website at 1216 Grand Fleet. Always linked down below. And please like, comment, share, subscribe. We're almost at 250 subs. Trying to grind, get to the top, baby. Without further ado, 12, signing off.